It is predicted that by 2050, Americans will leave the Earth and live on another planet. What if I told you that by 2050 humanity might leave Earth behind, seeking a new home among the stars? Is this the pinnacle of human progress, or the ultimate warning of our disconnect with nature and spirit? Through the lens of philosophy, Buddhism, and cosmic wonder, we'll explore not just the science of space migration, but its profound ethical and spiritual questions. Can we escape the cycles of suffering, or will we carry our flaws to the heavens? Watch closely, reflect deeply, and share your thoughts below, because the journey to the stars might just begin with a question in your heart. The Great Escape. Will humanity abandon Earth for a new home by 2050? A philosophical exploration through Buddhist teachings and astrology. Ladies and gentlemen, let us embark on a journey of contemplation, one that delves deep into the realms of philosophy, science, and spirituality. Imagine a future not too distant, 2050, where humanity, especially the United States, chooses to abandon our home planet, Earth, and migrates to a new celestial abode. Is this a dream of progress, or a warning sign of our collective detachment from nature and the sacred? Through the lens of astrology, life philosophy, and the profound teachings of Buddhism, let us unravel this possibility and its implications. The seeds of departure. Why leave Earth? In recent decades, the signs have been clear. From escalating climate change to the exhaustion of Earth's natural resources, humanity seems to be at odds with its own habitat. The United States, as a leader in technological and scientific innovation, has already set its eyes on colonizing Mars and other planets. Elon Musk's SpaceX missions are no longer science fiction. They are testaments to human ambition. But beneath this surface of advancement lies a deeper question. Why do we wish to leave? Is it solely a matter of survival, or is it a reflection of a deeper spiritual void, a disconnect from our origins? Astrological insights, the dance of the cosmos. Astrology, with its millennia of wisdom, offers us insights into such shifts. The year 2050 aligns with a transformative cosmic event, the conjunction of Pluto, Saturn, and Uranus in Earth signs. Astrologers predict this period as one of upheaval and revolution, not just technologically, but spiritually. This celestial alignment symbolizes destruction and rebirth. The old systems, perhaps even the concept of Earth as humanity's eternal home, will give way to new paradigms. The urge to explore and colonize the cosmos could mirror the astrological archetype of Uranus, the great awakener, urging humanity to break free from constraints and redefine existence. Buddhism, the impermanence of all things. The Buddha taught us one essential truth, anicca, or impermanence. All things, whether they be lives, civilizations, or even planets, are transient. From a Buddhist perspective, Earth's eventual abandonment might be seen as a natural progression. However, the question is not whether we can leave, but whether we should. Buddhism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life. The Earth is not merely a resource to be exploited, but a living, breathing organism. The act of abandoning it, without first understanding our role in its destruction, could perpetuate samsara, the cycle of suffering and rebirth. We would not be escaping our karma, but carrying it with us to another world. Real-life examples, warnings from history. History is rife with examples of civilizations that overreach their boundaries, only to collapse under the weight of their ambitions. The fall of the Roman Empire and the environmental collapse of Easter Island stand as stark reminders of what happens when humanity fails to live in harmony with its surroundings. In modern times, the United States' relentless pursuit of consumerism and technological dominance mirrors these patterns. While the exploration of other planets is awe-inspiring, It also reflects a tendency to flee rather than to fix. A deeper perspective, what would the Buddha say? Imagine for a moment that we could ask the Buddha himself about this migration to another planet. His response might not focus on the mechanics of space travel, but on the state of the human mind. Are we leaving Earth out of fear or greed? Have we learned to live in harmony with ourselves and others, or are we simply carrying our inner turmoil to a new location? The Buddha might remind us of the importance of mindfulness, sati, and right intention, sammasankappa. Before we venture to other worlds, we must first heal the one we already have. Hope and caution, a balanced outlook. Does this mean we should abandon space exploration? Not at all. From a philosophical standpoint, exploration is a natural part of human curiosity and growth. However, it must be guided by wisdom and compassion, not escapism. To leave Earth without addressing the systemic issues that led to its decline would be akin to moving to a new house while leaving the old one in flames. True progress requires us to reconcile our technological advancements with ethical and spiritual growth. The cosmic mirror. Is humanity ready for the universe? The decision to leave Earth for another planet is not merely a scientific endeavor. It is a spiritual reflection of who we are as a species. Buddhist philosophy reminds us that the external world is a mirror of our internal state. If we are polluting Earth, waging wars, and creating inequality here, what will we carry to the next world? Will we bring peace, or will we plant the same seeds of suffering on alien soil? The karmic cycle of destruction. Karma is central to Buddhist thought, the idea that our actions create consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the collective. By abandoning Earth, are we truly starting anew, or are we merely evading the karmic debt we owe to our planet? The catastrophic environmental damage we've inflicted, melting glaciers, rising seas, mass extinctions, are not just physical phenomena. They are spiritual cries for accountability. The act of leaving Earth without repairing what we've broken would be like abandoning a sick family member in their time of need. Buddhism teaches compassion, karuna, as a core virtue, not just for other humans, but for all sentient beings. The Earth itself, teeming with life, has nurtured us for millennia. Is it compassionate to discard it when it no longer serves our needs? Astrological cycles and humanity's cosmic maturity. Astrology provides a lens to explore whether humanity is ready to step into a new phase of cosmic existence. By 2050, Pluto, the planet of transformation, will transit into Aquarius, a sign of innovation, community, and collective awakening. This could signify humanity's readiness to embrace a universal identity, transcending nationalistic and materialistic concerns. However, Pluto's energy is also about destruction before renewal. If we fail to mature spiritually, this period may bring more suffering, wars over who controls access to new planets, exploitation of alien ecosystems, or perhaps even the failure of colonization attempts. The stars might guide us, but they will not save us from ourselves. Lessons from Buddhist cosmology, the 6 realms of existence. In Buddhist cosmology, the 6 realms of existence, gods, humans, animals, hungry ghosts, demons, and hell beings, are metaphors for psychological states. The desire to flee Earth could be seen as the mindset of the hungry ghost, always seeking, never satisfied. Hungry ghosts are depicted with swollen bellies and narrow throats, symbolizing insatiable hunger and inability to be fulfilled. If we look at the modern world, this metaphor resonates deeply. Our unending consumerism, technological addiction, and exploitation of natural resources are symptoms of this realm. By seeking a new planet without addressing these tendencies, we risk turning another world into a mirror of our current suffering. Hope in Dharma, the path to enlightened exploration. While the Buddhist perspective often emphasizes the need to face and resolve suffering, it also offers hope. The Dharma teaches us that transformation is always possible, both individually and collectively. Humanity has the potential to transcend its karmic patterns and embrace a more harmonious way of being. If we view space exploration not as a means of escape, but as an opportunity to learn humility and interconnectedness, then colonizing another planet could be a step forward. For instance, mindfulness in technology. Can we develop technologies that honor and preserve the ecosystems of other planets? Right intention. Can our space missions be motivated by curiosity and a desire for shared progress rather than greed or domination? Interconnectedness. Can we see ourselves as part of a cosmic web where each planet, star, and galaxy has its own role and value? Examples from Earth, relearning harmony. The indigenous peoples of Earth offer profound wisdom on living in harmony with nature. Many Native American tribes view the Earth as sacred, referring to it as Mother. In contrast to the Western view of Earth as a resource, indigenous philosophies emphasize balance, gratitude, and stewardship. If humanity can adopt these perspectives before venturing to other planets, we may avoid repeating the mistakes of history. Instead of colonizers, we could become cosmic stewards, respecting the sacredness of every new world we encounter, the shadow of corporate ambition. While the idea of interplanetary migration is inspiring, we must remain vigilant about who controls this venture. Space exploration today is heavily influenced by private corporations like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and others. These entities are driven not by spiritual principles, but by profit motives. Will colonization efforts prioritize the well-being of all, or just the wealthy few who can afford to leave Earth? Will other planets become monopolized, their resources exploited for corporate gain? The Buddha warned against greed, lobha, one of the 3 poisons that lead to suffering. Without addressing this poison, humanity's journey to the stars could simply extend Earth's inequality and environmental degradation to a cosmic scale, the Earth as a sacred mandala. In Buddhist art, a mandala represents the universe, with its intricate patterns symbolizing harmony and balance. Earth itself is a living mandala, a perfect balance of ecosystems, climates, and species. To abandon it without reverence is to misunderstand its sacredness. Even if we leave, we must carry Earth's lessons with us. Can we create new mandalas on alien worlds? Can we honor the divine geometry of life no matter where we go? The paradox of leaving home to find it. Ultimately, leaving Earth might be humanity's greatest paradox. In Buddhism, the journey of enlightenment often involves leaving one's attachments behind to find the true self. Perhaps our migration to another planet will serve as a cosmic metaphor, a chance to realize that no matter where we go, the essence of life, love, and meaning remains within us. By 2050, whether humanity thrives on Earth or Mars will depend on one simple truth: our ability to awaken. Will we carry the wisdom of the Buddha, the stars, and our ancestors with us? Or will we repeat the cycle of ignorance, dragging the same suffering to new worlds? A final thought: the great Dharma of the universe. Imagine standing on the surface of an alien planet, looking back at Earth as a pale blue dot in the sky. What will you feel in that moment? Pride in humanity's achievements or sorrow for what we left behind? The Buddha's teachings remind us that the universe itself is a great teacher, offering endless opportunities for growth. Whether we remain on Earth or scatter among the stars, the path forward is clear: Only through compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness can we create a future worthy of the cosmos. So let us not rush to escape, but rather prepare to evolve. The stars may call us, but they also remind us the greatest journey is always within. A cosmic pilgrimage seeking meaning beyond the stars. As we delve deeper into this vision of humanity leaving Earth by 2050, a profound question emerges. What is our ultimate purpose in venturing to the stars? Is it merely survival, or are we searching for something more, a sense of meaning, connection, and transcendence? Buddhist philosophy invites us to see such a monumental step as a pilgrimage, not just a relocation. Pilgrimage is not about arriving at a destination, but about the transformation that occurs along the way. If humanity's journey to other planets is approached with mindfulness, humility, and reverence, it could become a profound act of spiritual growth. But if it is driven by greed, fear, or escapism, it may lead us further into the cycle of suffering. The illusion of progress. Is technology the new samsara? In the modern era, technology has become humanity's greatest ally and, paradoxically, its greatest trap. In Buddhist terms, it can represent Maya, the illusion of progress. While technological advancement has undeniably improved lives, it has also deepened disconnection from nature, from one another, and from ourselves. If the U.S. leads humanity into space colonization by 2050, will it be driven by true wisdom, prajna, or will it be another manifestation of the three poisons, lobha, greed, dosa, hatred, and moha, delusion? History suggests caution. The Industrial Revolution, hailed as a triumph, led to environmental degradation and the exploitation of millions. The digital age, which promised connection, has resulted in widespread isolation, misinformation, and addiction. Similarly, the move to another planet could offer salvation or perpetuate destruction, depending on humanity's intentions and readiness. The Dharma of Stewardship, Relearning to Care. One of the most profound teachings of Buddhism is that of interdependence, paticca samuppada. Nothing exists in isolation. Every action, thought, and being is connected. Leaving Earth for a new planet will not sever this interconnected web, it will expand it. The question is whether we will honor this connection or exploit it. Imagine humanity colonizing Mars, a barren, fragile ecosystem. To survive, we will need to cultivate every resource with precision and care. In many ways, this could be a forced return to Buddhist principles, mindfulness in every action, gratitude for every resource, and an awareness of the delicate balance between life and environment. Yet we must ask ourselves, why wait until we are on another planet to learn these lessons? Earth itself is a perfect teacher, offering us daily opportunities to practice stewardship. If we cannot learn to care for our home here, what guarantee is there that we will do so elsewhere? The ethical dilemmas of cosmic migration. The idea of leaving Earth also raises profound ethical questions. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate ahimsa, non-harm, to all beings. Yet the prospect of colonizing another planet inherently involves risk. Will we harm alien ecosystems if we discover life, microbial or otherwise, on another planet? Do we have the right to disrupt or destroy it for our own survival? Who decides who gets to leave? The cost and complexity of space travel mean it will likely be accessible only to the wealthy and powerful. Does this perpetuate inequality, leaving the most vulnerable behind on a deteriorating Earth? What happens to Earth's remaining species, the flora and fauna that cannot migrate with us? Will they be abandoned, or will humanity strive to preserve them? These questions challenge us to confront not just the mechanics of migration, but the morality of our choices. Buddhism reminds us that ethical action is not optional, it is integral to awakening. Historical echoes, the lessons of migration. Humanity has faced existential crises before, and each time, migration has been a key strategy for survival. From early human migrations out of Africa to the settlement of the Americas, movement has shaped our species. But these migrations often came at a cost: displacement, conflict, and the exploitation of new lands. The migration to another planet could mirror these historical patterns or transcend them. For example, the Polynesians, who navigated vast oceans to settle remote islands, carried with them not just tools and provisions, but a deep respect for nature. They understood that survival depended on living in harmony with their environment. The industrial age colonizers, by contrast, often prioritized extraction and domination, leading to the collapse of ecosystems and cultures. Which path will humanity choose as it moves beyond Earth? A Buddhist vision for cosmic harmony. In Buddhist cosmology, the universe is vast and filled with countless realms, both physical and spiritual. The idea of humans settling other planets is not far-fetched within this worldview. However, the Buddha's teachings remind us that the journey is not about escaping suffering, but understanding it. If humanity is to thrive on other planets, it must adopt a new paradigm: compassion as a universal law. Treat every being, earthly or alien, as sacred. Develop technologies and systems that honor life rather than exploit it. Mindfulness in expansion. Be present in every action. Whether planting crops on Martian soil or building habitats, act with awareness and gratitude. Wisdom in decision-making. Prioritize long-term harmony over short-term gain. Avoid repeating the mistakes that led to Earth's decline. The role of America, a leader or a warning. The United States, as a pioneer in space exploration, holds immense responsibility. Its actions will set the tone for humanity's cosmic future. Will it act as a wise leader, guided by ethical principles and spiritual awareness? Or will it succumb to the same forces that have driven environmental destruction and social inequality on Earth? America's role in shaping humanity's journey to the stars is a reflection of its own karmic legacy. By 2050, the nation must decide: will it act with dharma, right action, or continue to chase illusions of dominance and wealth? The ultimate awakening, becoming citizens of the universe. The Buddha's teachings remind us that true freedom is not found in escaping to a new place, but in awakening to our true nature. As humanity reaches for the stars, it must also reach inward, confronting the shadows that have shaped its history. Leaving Earth is not inherently wrong. In fact, it could be an opportunity for unparalleled growth. But the success of this endeavor depends on one fundamental question: will humanity evolve spiritually as well as technologically? The cosmic invitation, a choice for humanity. Picture this. It is the year 2050. A spaceship leaves Earth, bound for a new world. On board are the dreams of billions, the hope of a new beginning. But as the blue-green jewel of Earth fades into the distance, what will those travelers carry in their hearts? Will it be the weight of unresolved karma or the lightness of wisdom and compassion? Will humanity's new world be a sanctuary or a repetition of Earth's struggles? The cosmos is calling, but it is not merely inviting us to explore, it is inviting us to awaken. The stars, in their infinite silence, ask us the deepest question of all: are you ready to transcend, or will you carry your suffering into the heavens? The answer will define not just the next chapter of human history, but the legacy of a species daring to reach for eternity. The spiritual implications of leaving Earth, a journey toward cosmic dharma. As we continue to unravel the idea of humanity leaving Earth by 2050, let us explore an even deeper dimension of this transition, the spiritual awakening it could signify, or the spiritual crisis it might amplify. If Earth has been humanity's cradle, the stars represent our future, a blank canvas upon which we might paint either a masterpiece of unity or a tragedy of division. The Earth as a sacred teacher. Buddhism teaches us that every challenge is an opportunity for enlightenment. Earth as our home has been humanity's greatest teacher. Its seasons, landscapes, and life forms have taught us the lessons of impermanence, interdependence, and balance. But as humanity has grown, so has our detachment. We have treated Earth less as a teacher and more as a resource to be exploited. By leaving it behind, are we severing a sacred relationship? Or could this departure signal that we have learned all we can from Earth and are ready to carry its teachings into the cosmos? In Buddhist terms, leaving Earth could be likened to the monk leaving his monastery. It is not abandonment, but the next stage of a journey, provided we leave with gratitude, respect, and a commitment to live by the wisdom Earth has imparted, the illusion of a fresh start. One of the most dangerous assumptions about interplanetary migration is that it offers humanity a fresh start. Buddhism warns us against such illusions. Samsara, the cycle of suffering, is not bound to a single place. It follows us wherever we go because it arises from within. If humanity carries the same greed, ignorance, and hatred that have plagued our time on Earth, no planet will remain untouched. Colonizing Mars, the Moon, or any other celestial body without addressing the root causes of our suffering will only extend the karmic cycle to new realms. As the Buddha taught, it is not in the heavens nor the depths of the sea, nor in distant lands that one escapes one's karma. To truly start anew, we must transcend the inner causes of suffering. Only then can we create a harmonious existence anywhere in the universe. A cosmic perspective on impermanence. The year 2050, in the grand scheme of the cosmos, is but a fleeting moment. Earth itself, beautiful and resilient as it may seem, is impermanent. Stars are born and die, galaxies collide, planets are reshaped by forces far beyond human control. Buddhism's concept of anicca, impermanence, invites us to see this reality not with despair but with clarity. If Earth is impermanent, so too are the challenges we face upon it. The climate crisis, resource depletion, and social inequalities, these are not permanent states, but outcomes of human action, which means they can also be transformed by human will. Leaving Earth does not free us from impermanence. It simply places us in a new relationship with it. The key is whether we embrace this truth and live in harmony with it, or whether we continue to resist, creating suffering wherever we go. Ethical foundations for a galactic society. If humanity is to thrive as a multiplanetary species, we must establish a new ethical framework, one rooted in compassion, wisdom, and humility. Buddhist teachings offer a profound foundation for such a framework. The first precept, non-harm. Just as we are taught to refrain from harming sentient beings on Earth, we must extend this principle to other planets. If life exists elsewhere, in any form, it deserves respect and protection. Right livelihood, ethical development. The industries that fuel space exploration must prioritize sustainability and equity. Exploiting alien resources for profit would only replicate the destructive patterns of Earth. Mindful leadership, governance among the stars. Decisions about colonization and interplanetary governance must be made with mindfulness, ensuring that all voices are heard, not just the most powerful or wealthy. Interplanetary interdependence humanity must view itself not as conquerors of the cosmos, but as participants in a greater universal ecosystem. This perspective fosters humility and a sense of shared responsibility. The cosmic middle path. Buddhism advocates for the middle path, a way of living that avoids extremes and seeks balance. Humanity's journey to the stars must follow this principle. It is neither about blind ambition to conquer space, nor about clinging to Earth out of fear. Instead, it is about finding a harmonious balance between exploration and stewardship, between progress and preservation. The middle path invites us to ask, how can we honor our technological potential while staying true to our spiritual and ethical roots? Can we walk this path not as individuals or nations, but as a unified species, aware of our shared destiny? The role of meditation in preparing for cosmic life. Meditation, a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, offers a profound tool for preparing humanity for life beyond Earth. In the vast, silent void of space, external distractions fall away, leaving only the mind to confront itself. Space travel could become a form of collective meditation, forcing us to reflect on our relationship with time. Space exploration operates on timelines far longer than a single human lifespan. Meditation helps cultivate patience and the ability to see beyond immediate gratification. Our sense of self, the vastness of space, challenges the ego. Meditation fosters humility, reminding us that we are but a small part of an infinite whole. Our capacity for compassion. In the isolation of space, meditation can deepen our understanding of interconnectedness, helping us act with greater empathy toward one another and the universe. Real-world steps toward spiritual readiness. While the prospect of leaving Earth seems distant to many, the steps we take today will shape the future of interplanetary life. By 2050, we must strive to foster global unity. Space migration will only succeed if humanity learns to see itself as one species, transcending divisions of race, religion, and nationality. Initiatives like the International Space Station already model this cooperation, but much work remains. Reconcile with Earth. Before leaving, we must heal our relationship with Earth, restoring ecosystems, reducing inequality, and cultivating gratitude for our planet are essential steps toward a spiritually mature migration. Educate future generations. The children of today will be the spacefarers of tomorrow. Education must balance scientific knowledge with ethical and spiritual wisdom, preparing them not just to survive, but to thrive as cosmic citizens. Develop ethical technology. The tools we create for space exploration must reflect our highest values, from sustainable energy systems to equitable resource distribution. Technology must serve humanity, not dominate it. A vision for 2050, humanity's great awakening. As we gaze into the infinite cosmos, one truth becomes clear. The universe is not just out there, it's within us. Our journey to the stars is not just about exploration, but transformation. Whether we remain on Earth or venture to new worlds, the question isn't where we go, but who we become along the way. The choices we make today, how we treat our planet, each other, and ourselves, will shape not just the future of Earth, but the legacy of humanity among the stars. So ask yourself, are you living in a way that honors the sacredness of life? Are you creating a world worth carrying into the cosmos? Let this video be more than just a moment of thought. Let it spark a movement of awareness. Share your ideas in the comments below. Would you leave Earth if given the chance? What lessons do you think humanity must learn before stepping into the stars? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this journey meaningful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our growing community. Together, let's explore not just the universe, but the potential within us all.